नमस्कार and warm welcome from Executives team. मैं हूं देवम and today we're gonna start our next session of current affairs, which is March 2023's current affair. So without wasting any time, table of content is in front of you. Note it down as soon as possible. Today I'm not gonna elaborate or tell you what current affairs we're gonna discuss. It's in front of you, so you can pause the screen and see what current affairs we're gonna study. So without wasting any time, today's first current affair, YDB 60. So what is YDB 60? It's from defense section, as you can see. So the Indian Navy has received the first fully indigenous fused YDB 60 for the underwater anti-submarine warfare. Okay, so from the topic itself you can understand that the topic from the defense section, and it's a kind of a rocket which is used in the naval ship or in the naval submarine for its defense. It's a rocket basically. Okay, so let's get brief into it. Let's know about it. In order to provide major boost in Atmanirbhar Bharat, Indian made. Okay, Atmanirbharta, it's full Indian made, made in India or Indian made, whatever you want to call it. In armament and ammunition, Indian Navy received for the first time. As you know, the very first thing, whatever comes, we should study about it because it's very important for your examination. A fully indigenized fused YDB for the underwater anti-submarine warfare. Okay, rocket RGB-60 used from major warships. Okay, so this is the name of rocket which you should remember. The name is RGB-60, which is used. It means it is getting used. It's not gonna be used. It is using. It has been used in the Navy. Okay, RGB-60. So this point is important for you. It was manufactured by private India. Okay, this is also important. Okay, why? Because it's not made by DRDO alone, or it's not made by ISRO, some kind of a government entity. It's manufactured by private. Okay, here you can see private. Okay, private Indian Industry MS Economic Explosive Limited. Okay, what is the name? Indian Industry MS Economic Explosive Limited, which is based in Nagpur. You should know this, where it is located, where it is from. It's from Nagpur. Okay, the idea of Modi government. Okay, the idea of Modi government's Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan is to transfer the defense sector to achieve self-reliance and boost the export of defense items with active participation of public and private sector. Okay, what is important here? What government vision is, what they want from us. Us means public. What they want? They want active participation, okay, of public, like of us, public and private sector as well. This is the vision of government. You should know it. Everybody know what is. Everybody know that Atmanirbhar Bharat is like made in India, made in India. But what's its vision? What's its main vision? You should know this. Okay, moving on. Let's know its significance. This marks the first time that Indian Navy has procured an underwater ammunition first from an Indian private manufacturer. See, यहाँ पर सिर्फ एक ही चीज बोल रहा है कि this marks first time. पहली बार ऐसा हुआ है कि इंडियन नेवी में प्राइवेट मैन्युफैक्चरर से कोई चीज ली गई. It means that first time in Indian Navy something is bought from a private sector. Okay, let me write here also. It is a major boost for the self-reliance of the Indian defense sector. As I have told you before that India is trying to become self-reliant. Okay, so it is a major boost. Obviously it is a major boost because it has been used in major warship. The rocket is being used in major warship. It means it is very, very good. The use of simulated dynamic trial facilities during the development and manufacturing process is also a noteworthy achievement. What is the noteworthy achievement here? Use of simulated dynamic trial. Okay, it means the process by which it has been made, like first all the things came together and how the planning is working and how the development is going on. It's talking about it. Okay, let me tell you one more thing about it. that the government estimates that over rupees like a 1,75,000 crore worth orders would be placed in Indian industry in next 5 to 10 years. Let me write it here. How much the government estimate? It's 1,75,000 CR. Okay, on orders would be placed in Indian industry in what estimates in next 5 to 10 years. Okay, this is the vision of government. Okay, you should remember this. This is important. This is vision because in UPSC examination, what is the vision of our country is the basic thing. Sorry, brief thing, main thing, which is the essence of a question. Like where our country is going. That is the essence, and this is the answer of that essence. That our country is trying to become, okay, to get this amount of money. Okay, not only from this, there are many sectors, but from this is the vision. You should note it down. Okay, this is important, and whatever will be important, I always tell you, and I have been to telling you from all the videos that whatever is important I will tell you. So this is important. You should write it. The vision from defense section, the defense sector, what it is. It's 1,75,000 CR in next 5 to 10 years. This is the profit. Okay, the money which Indian government will make from the defense sector. Our next current affair of the day. This is the second current affair. Okay, Philurus fimbriatus. Okay, Philurus fimbriatus, what it is. So, a new species of gecko has been discovered on an uninhabited Queensland island of Australia. Okay, so this photo, I don't know, maybe you can clearly see it or not. This is a lizard, kind of a lizard. Okay, see, such current affair is also very important for means also. Okay, this is also a current affair. This is also current news. At the same time, this is from the environment section. So let's get brief into it. It is a carnivorous reptile. Okay, see, carnivorous reptile means a lizard only, kind of a lizard that has a spiny leaf-shaped tail and beaky face. I will try to get a photograph here. You can see, if you get a photograph, you can see here. It was named the Scafell Islands leaf-tailed gecko due to the fringe of spines around it, its tail. Dekho, what it's saying, fringe of spines like this. Okay, it has a V-shaped white strip on its tail, which is a leaf-like. Okay, like this. Okay, it is found in the wettest rainforest covered rockiest pockets of snowfall. See, this all things are correct. Like I'm not talking about this V-shaped and fringe, but the most of the things are like a lizard only. So keep this in mind. You will be in a good state if you keep this in mind that it's a kind of a lizard only. Okay. Now let me tell you one important and a fact about it. It was found by Associate Professor Conrad Hoskin. See, let me write it here. Who founded it? So, it was founded by Associate Professor Conrad. Please note it down. Please note it down. Hoskin. Okay. Please note this name. Okay. He's the one who discovered it. He's the one who founded it, and he's a associate professor. Okay, so how he found it? So during a 4 days, I'm telling you a short story. During a 4 day survey of Scufell Island, about 50 kilometers of offshore from Mackay in North Queensland, at that time he founded this new species, which is Philurus fimbriatus. Okay, good. I hope you have noted down. So our next current affair of the day, which is the third current affair, if I am not wrong, BrahMos missile. Same. You have seen, definitely, you, if you have not seen in news, you must have listen from somewhere in newspaper or from somebody about BrahMos missile. Now today we're gonna read about it. Today we're gonna know about it. So the Indian Navy, let's get brief into it. So the Indian Navy successfully fired the ship launch version of the BrahMos missile using the indigenous seeker and booster in Arabian Sea. It was first not used by the Navy, but now it's also been used by Navy. It will be used by Navy. Okay, let's know about it. What is BrahMos missile? We will know first. Let's know about it. What is BrahMos missile? The fastest supersonic missile in the world is developed by partnership between India's Defense Research and Development Organization, it means DRDO, and Russia's NPO, Machine Australia, forming BrahMos Aerospace. See here, listen to me, concentrate here. Wherever the supersonic missile word comes, it means it is like speed of light. Okay, most of the time means speed of light or even sometimes more than it. Okay, remember this thing. A medium range Ramjit supersonic cruise missile is named after two rivers. Okay, obviously BrahMos, it is like, okay, this is, and okay, see what here BRHA and here means Brahmaputra, which is from India. Okay, and Moskva, which is from Russia. Okay, this both have this both with partnership have made this missile. Okay, यानी कि इन दोनों कंट्रीज ने मिलके ये मिसाइल बनाई है. Okay, let's know more about it now. Let's know about its feature, or before feature, let me tell you some more facts about it. Okay, that will be that will be good for you. Okay, see, BrahMos is the heaviest weapon to be deployed on Su-30 MKI fighter aircraft. Okay, this fighter aircraft, see, Su-30 MKI. In this fighter plane, this is the heaviest weapon, है ना? This is the heaviest, मतलब सबसे भारी weapon use हुआ है, heaviest weapon used in this aircraft, fighter aircraft, with a weight of 2.5 ton. Its weight is what? Weight of BrahMos is 2.5 tons, which is huge. BrahMos is a multi-platform, which is it can be launched from land, air, and sea. Okay, from all the sections it can be launched, and multi-capability missile with pinpoint accuracy that works in both day and night, irrespective of weather conditions. Okay, यहाँ पर रडार का या क्लाउड्स का फायदा नहीं होगा कि क्लाउड से तो रडार से हम बच सकते हैं, यहाँ पर ऐसा नहीं है. Okay, jokes apart, I'm sorry. It's telling that it can be used from everywhere, land, air, sea, and is multi-capable missile with pinpoint accuracy that works both in day and night as well. Okay, irrespective of weather condition, whatever the weather it might be, whether it's a very harsh weather even, then also it can be launched, it can be used. Okay, so let's talk about its feature. It is a multi-platform missile, which is it can be launched from land, air, and sea, like as I told you before, and multi-capability missile with pinpoint accuracy that works both in day and night, irrespective of weather condition. Here, whatever I have said, here whatever I have like just now described, the point is all about it. It is the two-stage solid propellant engine in which in the first stage and liquid Ramjet in the second missile. It operates on the fire and forgets principle, which is it does not require further guidance after launch. Like once it has been launched, it will go to its target and we don't have to even operate it. Okay, so this was the features of BrahMos missile. Now Our next current affair, I think it's the fourth one. Kill web. Now what is this kill web? The South Korean military. Okay, remember this is, there are two Korea, South Korea, and it is like this in this shape. Okay, this is the North Korea, this is the South Korea. So here we are talking about here, this part, South Korea. South Korean military has introduced a concept known as kill web in response to the escalating nuclear threat from the North Korea. You know here who it is, who here is the ruler or who here is the main person, है ना, जिसको हम यहाँ पर अधिकांश तानाशाह कहते हैं, है ना। तानाशाह आपने सुना होगा, न्यूज में कई बार इस वर्ड का यूज होता है, तानाशाह, तानाशाह, जिनपिंग, तानाशाह, तानाशाह, है ना। सो वो न्यूक्लियर से तो बाहर आएगा नहीं, ही वोंट स्टॉप मेकिंग न्यूक्लियर वेपन्स एंड ऑल दैट स्टफ. सो फॉर दैट South Korea has introduced a concept known as kill web. Now what is it does in response to escalating nuclear threat from North Korea? Let's get brief into it. So what is kill web? Before knowing about it, let me tell you something. The South Korean military has introduced a concept which is kill web. It's a concept. Okay, it's not established yet. It's a concept. Whenever a word is used, concept, then it is not being made. So what it is? In response to the escalating nuclear threat from North Korea, this concept is a key part of military innovations 4.0, है ना, military innovation 4.0. This is important. Okay, which seeks to utilize the latest AI technologies. It will use the AI technology. Okay, AI technology, artificial intelligence, to ensure the country's army can win a war with minimal casualties in the shortest possible time. Okay, see, wherever this word or this concept comes about the AI technology, artificial intelligence, obviously today many of the things has using, like it is you, every sector, most of the sector is using AI. Like the most recent one which we have discussed in the previous uh, current video, which was Chat GPT. What it is? It's a AI, artificial intelligence. Okay. So what artificial intelligence does? It's a intelligence brain, like a human made brain, robotic brain, which uses its own mind, its own technology, its own brain to do stuff. Okay, to answer you, to do stuff. So obviously if a thing for defenses has been made by South Korea, it means it will use its own mind to defend you, or the defend the particular person who is operating it, the country which is operating it. Okay, so what here it is, what is skill web? Let's know about it. It is a key part of military innovations 4.0 strategy that aims to counter North Korea's advancing nuclear and missile capabilities before they can be launched. Before they can be launched. Okay. It means it can stop it at the time it's launching it, the missile. Okay. Here the North Korea is launching the missile. Okay, it's not has been launched yet, and the AI technology, okay, this skill web will do something here in their computer system, and it will not get launched or maybe destroyed here itself. It employs a multi-layered integrated system that incorporates cyber operations, electronic warfare, and other tactics. Here main thing is electronic warfare, cyber operations. Okay, it will collect information using sensors, process them, and aid the military to speed up and slow down the war. See, AI, obviously it will use its own mind and it will try to defend itself, to defend you, the person who is using it. Simple as it is. Advantages, now simple advantages, if I don't even talk about this point, you will get to know, you yourself might be thinking about the advantages subconsciously. What advantages it could be? The system is designed to be highly responsive. Obviously, it should be a highly responsive thing, otherwise the missile will launch, and after that, what the hell will this do? With each component working together seamlessly to detect the respond and to any threat. Okay, very easy. This level of integration will ensure that South Korea military is always one step ahead of North Korea's missile and nuclear capabilities. Now, from this thing, whatever the North Korea will make, whatever they will use for their nuclear missiles, whatever they may become a nuclear power, or they might get a new nuclear design or whatever, still by this method they will stop it and they will kill that thing there itself. It is designed to be highly automated. Obviously, if it is a AI, then it would be a automated with AI algorithms monitoring and responding to threats in real time. So, if I tell you some more facts, let me tell you some more facts. Okay, about it. So basically, there are four phases in which the skill web will work. Okay, what are the phases in kill web working? So there are four phases: phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and phase 4. In phase 1, to identify the areas where the sensor should be placed, it will work like that. Weapon system will be moved based on the location of the sensors. Okay. In phase 2, track the signals, the network of areas created by the sensors. Information from the sensors is sent to the shooters. This is called sensor fusion. In phase 2, the signals which it will be sending or will be sent, what it will be called? It will call sensor fusion. Note it down. In phase 2, like phase 2 dash sensor fusion. In phase 3, what it will be doing? In this is the firing phase, okay, in which it will be fired. Now that the target has been locked, the shooter will fire against the enemy. The current problem is is the time taken by the weapons to reach the enemy target. Sometimes, see what happens is sometimes it even misses. It will misfire or it will be missed. But with kill web, accurate tracking of enemy becomes easy, and therefore there is minimal chances of miss, and also the speed of hit increases. Now the final phase comes, phase 4. This is the fishing phase. What fishing means? Matlab phasana. Fishing. This is the fishing phase. Okay. Just because the enemy is hit, it does not mean he or his area has been destroyed. Confirmation is important. Okay. So this was your four phases. Okay, remember this or listen it again, rewind it. Our next current affair of the day: group captain Shaliza Dhami. Let's know about her. What is in this current affair? So, group captain Shaliza Dhami has made history as the first woman officer in the Indian Air Force to be appointed as the leader of frontline combat unit in the Western sector. Okay, you might be confused after this, after reading this. In past, like 2-3 years before, we have seen some of the females joining in the air forces and making huge name. One of them were Agni and all, but I will clear all your doubts here, don't worry. Let's get brief into it first. I will tell you about it. It comes after the Indian Army began assigning women officers to command roles outside the medical stream, with approximately 50 women expected to lead units in operational areas. See, let me tell you one thing. The IAF already has a few women commanding the static units. Okay, already has. But concentrate here, officers. But they only have a supporting role and not directly part of the combat zone. Okay, what is here? What is here? What I am telling you? Listen to me. Listen to me again. Okay, that IAF already has few women commanding the static units, but they only have a supporting role and not directly part of combat zone. Group Captain Dhami will be in the operations areas, and that's why it is the first. Okay, let me write here. Okay, the full thing. The IAF already has few women commanding the static unit. Okay, as we know, as I have told you before, you must be confused, but now your confusion, I think, is over. Yes, but they only have supporting role, and not directly part of combat zone. But Group Captain Dhami will be in operation areas. That's why this current affair is important. She will be in charge of a missile squadron. Okay, squadron, marking a significant milestone in IFS history. The group captains are appointed to lead the helicopters unit and the command squadron of the Indian Air Force. Read it again. The group captains are appointed to lead helicopter units. Okay, chalo, moving on. Our next current affair of the day, Terran 1. What it is, let's get brief into it. Okay. So the world's first 3D printed rocket Terran. Okay, it's what? What it is? World's first 3D printed rocket Terran 1 was recently launched successfully on its third attempt. Okay. See, I will tell you about it, and we will get in brief. We will get brief into it. But before that, let me tell you about what is 3D printing. So 3D printing is not basically what you are thinking. We have a box and some kind of a liquid plastic is coming, and the thing is being made. Whatever you have told to made it, or whatever the doodle you have made. But it's not like that. In this 3D printer or this technology is very hi-fi kind of a thing. Okay, so let's get brief into it. You will get to know more about it when we'll read about it. So about Terran 1. So let's see what it is. It is the world's first 3D printed rocket built by California aerospace startup Relativity Space. Many places, if you read about it, some of the news even showing that it is a student's project. But here, listen to me, it's not a student's project. Okay, it has been made California based aerospace startup Relatively Space. Okay, the launch is part of the Good Luck Have Fun GLHF, means Good Luck Have Fun mission, and is capable of putting up to 2,755 pounds, which is around 1,250 kilograms, into low Earth orbit. It is a two-stage satellite. Two-stage satellite means this is the stage 1, this is the stage 2. Just for your knowledge. Okay, it's not compulsory that the shape will be like this, to give the required escape velocity to the satellite. Okay, now what are its features? Let's know about it. An expandable launch system, which means can be launched only once. 85% of its mass is 3D printed. 80% here. Okay, not 100%. 100% not. Okay, remember this rocket is not made up of 100% 3D printed material. Okay, it's 80%, which is also a good amount. So powered by air engines using liquid oxygen and liquid natural gas as a propellants, has 9 3D printed AN1 engines in first stage and 1 3D printed AN vacuum engine in the second stage. See, here also let me tell you some facts. A rocket made almost entirely of printed metal parts made its debut launch Wednesday. This is, see, whatever I'm gonna tell you is uh, like a futuristic thing for this current. Okay, because if you are reading it in a manner of March current affair, it happened little late because this rocket has failed after 3 minutes of flight. And this news has came after the March episode, I guess, if I'm not wrong. So basically, it is not written here, but let me tell you, the mission got failed. This mission, what we have read, the fully liquid, this liquid oxygen and liquid natural gas propellants and all that stuff, this all got failed after just 3 minutes of its launch. Okay, so why then still why we are reading it? Why we are knowing it? Because it was the first and very important thing and surprising thing that it was 80% of the thing and material was made up of 3D printer, which is a huge thing, and that's why we were studying about it. Okay, so without wasting any time, let's know the second or the other current. Stratoscopic Observatory for Infrared Astronomy, Sophia. See, ignore this image, okay, because whatever we're gonna read, it's situated here. Okay, let's get brief into it. You will get to know oxygen 18 was deducted in the Earth's mesosphere and lower thermosphere using the data collected by the Great Instrument on NASA's Stratospheric Observatory for Infrared Astronomy. See, let's know about it. What is Sophia? Before that, let me tell you something about it. See, this NASA Stratoscopic Observatory for the Infrared Astronomy, Sophia, is the world's largest airborne astronomical observatory. Okay, it is the world's largest. Okay, complementing NASA's space telescopes as well as major Earth-based telescopes. Sophia features a German-built far-infrared telescope with an effective diameter of 100 inches, like around 2.5 meters. Let me write it here. Okay, note it down with me. Okay, Sophia features a German-built far-infrared telescope. Okay, let me write it here. German-made. Okay, German-made or German-built far-infrared telescope with an effective diameter of 100 inches, which is around 2.5 meters. Okay, I hope you were noting it. So let's note it down. Let's know more about it. It is a reflecting telescope mounted on a modified Boeing 747 SP aircraft flying into stratosphere at 38,000 to 45,000 feet. Okay, it allows researchers to observe the infrared universe as many objects in space emit almost all their energies at infrared wavelengths and are often visible when observed with visible light. A joint program between NASA and German Aerospace Center, as I told you before, and is a telescope capable of making observations from on board an airplane. It means it is been it's like, see, it's not a camera, it's a telescope first of all, and it is where it is situated. It is situated in the like so where it is situated in the downward area of that plane, downside of that plane. Okay, it is recording from there. So, but still it is capable of making observation from onboard. Onboard means running plane. Okay. So, now let's know about the important discoveries made by Sophia. In 2020, Sophia discovered water molecule H2O on the sun facing side of the moon. It indicates that water may be distributed across the lunar surface and not limited to cold, shadowed places. In 2019, Sophia also discovered helium hydride, the first molecule formed in universe almost 14 billion years ago. It also mapped It also mapped the magnetic field within G47, one of the Milky Way's spiral arms. Okay, this were its discoveries. I hope you are understanding with me. Okay, uh, pause it, read it again. Okay, just make it over right here only. Don't be very greedy for revising. Some things should be done there itself only. Okay, our next current affair of the day, AXEMU. See what it is. For the upcoming Artemis missions, NASA has upgraded its spacesuit called Axiom Extra Vehicular Mobility Unit. Okay, so let's know about it. But before that, before reading this, before knowing about it, let me tell you some more thing about it. For the upcoming Artemis mission, NASA's first attempt at landing astronauts on the moon since 1972. When was the last time man got there on the moon? It was in 1972. Please tell me who were the two persons landed on the moon? Okay, in the comment section or tell me afterwards. The space suit. Okay, listen to me, officers. The space suit used will see a significant upgrade. The new space suit called the AXEMU will be more nimble, comfortable, and designed to fit a broader array of body types. In a recent demonstration, the suit's chief engineering showcased not just the increased mobility provided by the suit but also other interesting features. Okay, this is something good. So let's know about it now. About the new space suit. It will be more nimble, comfortable, and designed to fit a broader area. Okay, I have told this before. Okay, good. It provides increased mobility and its design accommodates the broader range of body types, making more comfortable for it. Okay, this is also I have been told. The large clear bubble around the head provides a wider range of visibility and lighting, which will be essential for studying water ice in shadowed features near the lunar south pole. Okay, there, that's a good thing. That's a very small thing but very useful thing. Now, importance of the space suit in the space exploration: protects astronauts from the harsh condition in outer space, provide a constant supply of air and optimum air pressure, and shield them from the space radiation, micrometers, and other particles. Okay, protect astronauts from space radiation, which can be extremely harmful. It will protect the person inside that space suit from the harmful radiations. Now our next current affair, UVK. It means Yuva Vigyani Karya Karm. है ना? Let's know about it. So first, ISRO has initiated UVK program to encourage students to pursue careers in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, STEAM, and develop a passion for space science. Okay, STEAM, Indian Space Research Organization, means ISRO is organizing a sorry is organizing a special program for school children called Young Scientist Program. Okay, let me write it here. Young Scientist Program. Okay, so Indian Space Research Organization is organizing a special program for school children called Young Scientist Program, Yuva Vigyani Karyakram, है ना, और कार्यक्रम, Yuvika, to impart basic knowledge on space technology, space science, and space applications to the younger students in embracing trends in space science and technology amongst the youngsters who are the future building blocks of our nation. ISRO has chalked out this program to catch them young. What it means that they want a young champs. Okay, yeah, in their young age only, they should get away. And this ISRO, this department also gets some young champs and catch them young only. Let's get them in the young stage only. Okay, so that it will be beneficial for the person also and for the country also. Okay, the program is also expected to see here. The program is also expected to encourage more students to pursue in science, technology, engineering, mathematics, as written here, based research career. Okay, so let's get brief into it. Let's know about it more. About it, it is an annual space education and training program sponsored by ISRO and funded by India's Department of Science. It is to create awareness among young children about the emerging trends in the space science technology. It provides a platform for students to interact with experts in the field of space science and technology and gain insights into the latest developments and advancement in the field. In simple words, let me tell you something. What ISRO is trying to do? ISRO is trying to do is the good students or the good students from the schools, colleges, from the schools who are good in subjects like science and mathematics. They are just knowing about them, and they want such little childrens, such little students, such little champs, so that they can make them a good person in the field of science. They can use him, they can use her, or maybe use that student, particular student, and use in a good way, and make him or her a good scientist. Okay, let's know more about it. So what is the eligibility? This is very important. Those who have finished 8th standard, it means 8th class, okay, are currently studying in 9th, will be eligible for the program. It means 8 9 student, like around 13 to 15 year students, 13 14 year students. The section is based on the academic performance and extracurricular activities. Academic performance, your grades, your numbers, and extracurricular activities like sports and all. Students belong to rural areas have been given special weightage in the section criteria. Okay, which is a good thing. So that was all about it. Now the next current affair, launch vehicle Mark 3 LVM3. Let's know about it. So Indian Space Research Organization ISRO LVM3 or GSLV-MK3 successfully put into the space 36 satellites of Bharti bagged OneWeb 36 satellite 36 satellite which is a huge number actually, but let's know about it. It took off from Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sriharikota. Sriharikota. Remember this thing or note it down. Concentrate here. Concentrate here. The shortest duration in which ISRO has carried out 2 missiles from of the LVM3 rocket. It aims to meet timelines of customers whose satellites are being launched. This is the 6th mission to be carried out with the rocket. Okay, it was a second dedicated commercial satellite mission undertaken by Space PSU New Space India Limited for Network Access Associates Limited. OneWeb. Okay, nothing in this current affair. Just remember from where it has been like launched. Just remember that thing and little bit about it, name and all. That's sufficient. Okay. Some facts. This might be important. A medium lift launch vehicle designed to launch communication satellites into geostationary orbit. Okay. Earlier, GSLV Mk3 is a three-stage vehicle with two solid motor strap-ons, a liquid propellant core stage, and a cryogenic stage. Okay, this is like just to know stuff. Okay, not that important. Its cryogenic stage is uniquely designed to orient and reorient an orthogonal direction to meet the customer's requirements of injection satellites preciously and with a gap to avoid collision. Simple it is, it's giving a gap in the rocket. Okay, that's all for comfortable material to be stored. Okay, so last current affair of the day, I guess it's the 11th one if I am not wrong. So this is this from Science and Tech, India's 6G vision document. 6G, अभी तो 5G लॉन्च नहीं हुआ कई जगह पर, but still India's 6G vision document. Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi unveiled the Bharat 6G vision document, which outlines India's plan to launch 6G communication services by 2030. About it, the document was developed by Technology Innovation Group on 6G, a group of experts from various ministries, research institutions, standardization bodies, telecom service providers, and industry. See, like what it is telling you. Are you getting it or not? Listen here. Be very be concentrate here. Okay, be attentive. Okay, the document was developed by Technology Innovation Group. Who developed it? Technology Innovation Group developed on 60. A group of experts from various ministries. Like it might be from here technology ministry, it might be from finance, it might be from wherever. Expert from various ministries. It was just an example. Research institutions. Okay. Standardization bodies, telecom service providers like Jio, Airtel and all, and other industries. Now, the Bharat 6G vision document along with 6G test bed would create an enabling environment for innovation, capacity building, faster technology adoption in the country. Okay, let me tell you something about it. Before telling anything about this slide, let me tell you something. 6D vision is based on principles of affordability, sustainability, and ubiquity. This is very important. You can write this in mains also. Let me write it here first. Note it down. Note it down with me. Note it down with 6G. Okay. Vision is based on principles of affordability, sustainability, and ubiquity. This is the principles. Three principles: affordability, sustainability, ubiquity. The vision for 6G is fully aligned with the national vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat and will seek to empower every Indian to become Atmanirbhar. It means, what is Atmanirbhar? Self-reliant in their lives. At the same time, it ensures, see, let me write it for you. Some of my friends don't know the meaning of Atmanirbhar. Meaning of Atmanirbhar, I am writing it here, okay? Let me use another color. What is the meaning of Atmanirbhar? It's self-reliant. Okay, for my friends, those who were not getting the meaning of Atmanirbhar, it is self-reliant. So, at the same time, it ensures that India takes its rightful place in the world as a leading supplier of what? Of advanced telecom technologies and solutions that are affordable and contribute to the global good. The sixth division is thus timed just right for India's Azadi Ka Amrit Kal. Okay, remember this thing or just rewind it and listen it again. Bharat 6G project, it will be implemented in two phases. First one from 2023 to 2025 and the second one from 2025 to 2030. Aims to enable India to become a leading global supplier of intellectual property, products and solutions of affordable 6G telecom solutions and identify priority areas for 6G research. It will provide what? An R&D platform to startups, research industries, researchers, industry and other broadband wireless applications in India like e-governance. है ना? gov.in. I hope you have written it. Okay, if not, then हरियप्पा जल्दी लिखो. Moving on. Benefits of 60. What is benefit of 60? Obviously the speed, faster loading capacity, video will look better, files will download faster. Okay, obviously whatever what it's written here, 60 will make website load faster. Our exact website will load faster for you. Videos to look better and files to download faster. There, 5G technology. The vision document states that, that satellite constellations will connect to base stations and telecom towers, thereby integrating networks and expanding them into rural areas. Okay, so this there are more benefits. Obviously, the faster it gets, the more benefits you get. So this was all about today's current affair. You might be little thinking why I used English language only in this current affair, because I got some request from you only, from some students, that sir kindly use English language because we are unable to um, understand Hindi that much. That's why I used English. I hope you understand this video. I have not used some difficult words, or I have not used Hindi only. I have used Hindi somewhere where it was needed. Other than that, I have used English only. I hope you like this video. Let me give you one more notice. You can check our website. Let me write it here. Okay, it's exactis.com. You can go there and check our new course which are coming very soon. It's history optional, art and culture. It's a specifically made for art and culture, history optional, economics, and all these programs, all this series are coming very soon on our website. Go check it out, and on a very minimalistic price you will get it from our expert. Okay, so with that said, thank you so very much for watching this video. In next video we will discuss about April month current affair.